So today I would like to talk about my healing experience. Wonderful news that I'm about 98% allergy free without using any medicine so far. So what are all the contributing factors that bring about this amazing result? But first I would like to share with you that I did struggle with chronic allergies for almost 15 years. I started developing severe allergy symptoms a few years after moving to the Bay Area in 1999. It seemed early spring and summers were the worst time of the year for my allergies. When I was still working, I had to call in sick very often due to hay fever, watery eyes, a running nose, sneezing, coughing, or a sore throat. Of course, I tried a variety of over-the-counter medicines, nasal spray, and eye drops, and got a temporary relief for a short time. Even though I bought non-drowsy allergy medicine, I still experienced its side effects pretty badly. As a result, I had a hard time concentrating and was unable to think clearly. Honestly, I was very unproductive during the allergy seasons. Then, when I joined the Abbey, my allergy symptoms seems to get worse because they tend to occur regardless of the time of the year, and I had to miss several practice and teaching sessions. Worst of all, during a few winter retreats, I had to go to the foyer to cough and sneeze several times because I didn't want to disturb people. I was joking that I kept the Kleenex and cough drop companies in business. Then I tried many homeopathic medicine, including allergy relief tablets, nasal capsules, and pollen defense drops, and they did not help either. Even though my allergies were an awful nuisance for me for a long time, I remained passive dealing with this chronic disease. Fortunately, since last winter retreat, I realized that my allergies were a major hindrance to my spiritual practice and a pretty serious chronic disease. Since then, I have taken the holistic approach to deal with my allergies, and it seems it's working pretty well. So next, what are the contributing factors that bring about this wonderful result of being almost allergy-free? These factors are drinking nettle tea, changing diet, exercise, establishing wise boundaries around my intellectual and physical activities, keeping the environment neat, tidy, and clean, being with nature, and a combination of many aspects of Dharma practice. So firstly, drinking nettle tea, a medicinal herb, a few times a day, that a kind lay friend suggested me to try seemed to relieve my allergy symptoms. I am very grateful that I can collect abundant, fresh, organic, stinging nettle down at Tara Refuge and try them to be used for the whole year. Secondly, changing diet as well as watching my diet seemed to lessen my allergy symptoms drastically. I'm very grateful for the helpful advice that another kindly friend who studied Chinese medicine offered. He said, it is recommended to watch your diet during allergy season. Dairy, sweets, and cold food are not good. Hot foods, boiled vegetables, and grains are good as they help with your digestion and immunity. In addition, this past February, I made a strong determination to be dairy-free after reading the first few chapters of the book Buddha Nature, Human Nature, because I was really shocked by the statistic that the author cited. Livestock use 83% of farmland to produce 18% of our calories. It also consumes the majority of soya beans produced in the United States, 3/4 of the entire global production, as well as the third of the planet's cereals. Then there's the use of water. When factory farm 2 pounds of beef require 3,960 gallons of water to produce. So livestock takes a lot of planet's resources and they create their own pollution. According to the UN 2006 report Livestock Long Shadow, the methane from livestock accounts for 18% of all human-caused greenhouse gases, more in fact than the transport industry. Thirdly, exercise is another contributing factor of my well-being. Doing yoga at least 20 minutes after I wake up and going for a short walking meditation before heading to my morning practice really helped me stay alert, feel more energetic, and boost up my immune system. Next, I strongly believe that establishing wise boundaries around my intellectual and physical activities does have a very beneficial effect in keeping my energy level balanced and healthy. As you know, intellectual activity can become a vast dimension that floods the mind with restless energy. The Buddha himself commented that the knowledge that he was imparting was like a handful of leaves in comparison to the leaves that were in the forest. But for liberation from suffering, that handful was enough. So during my 1.5 hour study time, I only read a maximum of 5 pages of text and practice pausing after reading every 2 paragraphs to let the meaning and the effects sink in. As for my physical activity, I try to set up a boundary based on some principles that I have learned over the years. Not pushing, not overriding my limitations, and not putting unnecessary pressures on myself out of some sense of duty or thinking I ought to. I need to look after myself. I need to be kind, gentle, and compassionate towards myself. Furthermore, I think keeping where I do my practice, my office, and my room neat, tidy, and clean has a very positive effect on my physical and mental well-being. I try to clean, vacuum, and dust them at least once a week. I strongly believe that tidiness and cleanliness help enhance my composure and clarity of my mind as well as my healthy body. Then being in nature also has an amazing healing effect on me, which is the opposite from what I was previously advised to hide in my office as much as I can in order to avoid exposure to pollen. I'm very grateful for the information from the same book, Buddha Nature, Human Nature, that has helped me to establish a healthy habit of spending time in the Abbey forest almost every day. In the book, the author shared a few paragraphs from a moving article in magazine that Jill Neiman writes of his TILT, which stands for Toxicant Induced Lack of Tolerance. TITL is a condition in which the immune system sustains too extreme or prolonged an exposure to toxins, such as fresh paint, synthetic carpet, flame retardants, fabric softeners, pesticides. The list is long, but it sketches the domestic environment of millions. This environmental illness renders her bedridden, tense, and reactive even to her own clothes, as well as hypersensitive to noise. Eventually, she resorted to camping in the woods and went through big changes in terms of bodily and mental health. She said rumination and anxiety seemed to melt away. Where once I could barely walk to my bathroom, now I can walk miles on nature trails and country roads. I become cold adapted in winter, cooking in a hoodie and sandals, in temperature that might have formerly made me shiver. And research backs me up there. Cold thermogenesis, such as it's called, burns down fat and raises antioxidant levels. And the author went on. So living within nature not only brings around a shift in perception, it can also help to address a growing number of human mental and physical ailments, allergies, and immune system malfunctions that come through living in a synthetic environment. So last but not least, what are the Dharma practices that are instrumental in bringing about this healing experience? I just want to share a few daily practices that I've been doing. Purification, mindfulness of breathing, walking meditation, 30-second pause or micro meditation, of deep breaths many times a day, and practicing contentment, a basis for vipassana or insight with my emotional and physical reaction to my allergy symptoms. Since I don't have time to go into details of each practice, I find pausing and practicing contentment are fascinating because they have been having a striking effect on me since the allergy season started this spring. Pausing practice helps to keep me on track, make a judgment, reduce anxiety and stress, and avoid running myself down. Pauses also offer a chance to change gear, to review an emotion, and to let the driven energy loosen when I feel frustrated, impatient, or obsessed with something or another. On the other hand, practicing containment with my emotional and physical reaction to allergy symptoms allow me to leave them alone or let them be by seeing them as a pattern of nature. They arise, do their things, and cease, so I don't need to react quite adversely to them. Just sit, observe, and my symptom miraculously disappear the next minute. So since I don't have time to share many valuable Dharma lessons that I have learned from this healing experience, I'm very happy that being allergy-free has had a tremendous benefit on me spiritually, mentally, and physically. When looking back at all the effort I have put into this whole process, my heart feels bright, soft, warm, and rich with deep appreciation, delight, and gratitude for the universe, nature, the profound Dharma teachings, the practical advices, the nettle, the kindness, care, and support of many people. Indeed, they really help uplift, refresh, and fuel my daily practice so that I can continue my spiritual journey to full awakening to benefit all beings.